Thank you, Father Bino. Thank you to the whole community, and thank you to all of you for your very warm and appreciated welcome to be with you this morning in Carmel Academy. As Father Bino has said, I'm here with Father Robert Putuseri, somebody who knows the Academy very well, but I'm seeing you for the first time, and it's a wonderful sight to look out on all youth and talent and energy gathered in the school this morning. Just some time ago, doing the work that I do, visiting Carmelite communities around the world, I was in Colombia, in South America, and they had a lovely song with which they began the work of every day. In Spanish it goes, Alegre la mañana que nos habla de ti, alegre la mañana. And what it says is, joyful is the morning that speaks to us of you, O Lord. Joyful is the morning, with the sun shining and with all this assembly. And as I go around, you know we have a number of Carmel academies around the world. They're not always called Carmel Academy. Sometimes it's college, sometimes it's institute, but it's always Carmel, belonging to the Carmelites, belonging to Mount Carmel. And there's a characteristic that I feel is common to all our Carmel academies. It's the joy of people being together that I have found, that our students are happy to come to school in the morning. Their teachers are happy to see them, and they happy to come to school in the morning. And everybody involved in the school, all the staff and all the directors, show this happiness to be together. And that's what we would always want to see in our Carmel academies. And we would always want to see our students growing into adults. But how? With that sense of joy, with that sense of gratitude, and with that sense of wanting to care for one another and care for what we now call our common home. This world, the world of the trees, the world of the buildings, the world of the country, the world of the city. And that's our great joy in life, to be working with you and to see in you all the talent and energy that is here. Many of you in the future will be leaders, you will be managers, you will be directors, you will be important people in society. And if you are, we hope that you remember what you learned here in the Carmel Academy, to be caring people, building a better world for everybody. And if you are not leaders, and you are called to work with the leaders, that you will do that too with joy and gratitude. And that you will always be willing to participate where people are doing good, building community. For many of us, building church. For many of you, building family. All of that requires generosity and participation. So all of that is captured for me now as I look out at those trees. And looking at the trees, we learn humility. And humility is simply that we recognize that we have received so much from others, from our parents, from our teachers, from our friends, from the society in which we live. We receive, and we recognize what we receive. And there is a poem, there is a poem written by an American poetess that speaks of trees and how trees teach us to recognize how much we receive from God. Only God can make a dream. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. So if this morning we have allowed the beautiful morning, the richness of the assembly, and the beauty of the trees to speak to us of God, then we can give thanks to God and give thanks to one another and look forward to another good day of joyful participation in the life of the Carmel Academy. I pray for you all that God will bless you in your life, that you will be happy and that you will be able to do the things that you have in your heart, so that this world will be a better world, a much better world for all that you will do for it. Thank you very much.